to you, right?
But can you hear me though?
You said what? No, I can't actually.
Nation and all of the juicy jammers out there. Happy, what is today? Tuesday. As Benjamin would say, te quiero Taco Bell, even though it's yo quiero Taco Bell. You guys are now jamming with Juice, and I'm your girl, Noni Juice, always keeping it juicy. And Benjamin, who is amazing, he is trying to get his audio together once again, because as you all know, our brother Benjamin has the vid, he has COVID, he has coronavirus, okay, and he is at the crib trying to get his things together, which is pretty awesome. And he's going to be here shortly. But of course, we have DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Ding. And we are live from the American Family Insurance Studios at the Avenue. I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday so far. A lovely day. And today, which my mother told me today, and I've been seeing all over social media, it is voting day. Now, exactly what we're voting for, let me tell you guys. Because I had to pull it up, because I'm going to be honest with you, I have been so consumed with what's going on in the presidential election, as most of us, that I have not been paying attention to everything that has been going on with voting and all that good stuff, which is actually the most important part is the non-presidential elections. Y'all should know this, but it's very important that you go out and you vote today. And what exactly are you going to be voting for? I got to pull it up for you. All right, so Wisconsin voters, if you guys do not know, will have two referendum questions on their August 13th primary ballot. Here is what each says and means. All right, so Voters Tuesday will see two questions asking whether the state legislature should get the power to sign off on how the governor decides to spend federal funding. The governor currently has the power to accept and allocate those dollars without lawmakers' approval. So question one is about the delegation of appropriation power. Yeah, I said that right. Of appropriation power. And then the question two is about allocation of federal monies. Question one. When in regards to the delegation of appropriation power, it says,
can you hear me now?
Shall section 35(1) of the Constitution be created to provide that the legislature may not delegate its sole power to determine how money shall be appropriated? A yes vote on the first question would add an amendment to the state constitution prohibiting the legislature from delegating its power to appropriate money, while a no vote would not add that. Now, question 2 about the allocation of federal monies. Shall Section 35 of Article, I believe that's 5 of the Constitution, be created to prohibit the governor from allocating any federal monies the governor accepts on behalf of the state without the approval of the legislature by joint resolution or as provided by legislative rule? Well, voting yes on the second question means changing the Wisconsin Constitution to require the governor to earn legislation approval in the form of joint resolution before spending federal funds given to the state. A no vote would continue to allow the governor to accept and use federal funds without approval from lawmakers. Now, listen, y'all. I didn't know what none of that meant. Huh?
What do you think about that?
I was just about to get into it, Ben Jammin. Thank you for joining us today.
Give me potatoes.
No, for real. Well, I have to read exactly verbatim what it says because that's what they're going to see when they are when they go vote today on their ballots. And the reason why I even read it is to show y'all how crazy it sounds. I don't understand what none of that means. I'm going to be very honest with you. That is exactly why I read it. Because when y'all go into y'all polling stations today and you are trying to figure out what you want to put on these referendums and you get to it and it looks like some master's level work, you're not going to know how to vote, and you're not going to know what to do. You're not going to know how specifically to vote. And I think that that is crazy that these ballots don't have the question worded in a way that anybody would be able to understand it. Like, that's BS to me. That's crazy because you got a lot of people who just don't understand, bro. A lot of people who did not go or finish school, and they might read at like a 3rd or 4th or 5th grade level. And that is nothing to necessarily be ashamed of, but they also deserve the equity to be able to vote in the election and know what the question is and like what's really going on. So if you do choose to go vote, I'm not telling you what to vote because that's not what I'm here for unless you talk about the presidential election. But I have been told that the GOP has voted, I believe, yes. Republican and conservative groups support voting yes on both questions, while Democrats and liberal groups encourage a no vote. So do with that what you will based off of what your belief system is when it comes to these elections. Shout out to the Journal Sentinel for providing that information on Instagram because it's very important. But what do you think about it, Benjamin?
I think it's amazing. This is another reason why people should go out and vote. Realizing where dollars are being allocated to certain programs and where they're going to is all important. I mean, ultimately, up until this was placed on the referendum, I personally didn't know that Governor Tony Evers even had all this power already. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, my God! If you think about it, he could almost be like a czar the way he decides to move. Right.
I was told that this was a thing that started back when Governor Scott Walker was in, and they didn't have a problem with how he
Republican.
allocated the funds. Mm-hmm. But now that Governor Evers is in, they want to try to switch that thing on up. So, yeah, it's just crazy.
I mean, honestly, Juice, do you plan to vote today?
I do plan to vote today.
And what you putting on that?
I'm more than likely gonna put, because I don't like nobody trying to bully nobody. All right. And I feel like sometimes Republicans and conservatives try to bully people into getting out of stuff or bully people into doing it. So I'm gonna probably vote if I do go today, which I do plan to go do today. I'm probably gonna do a no, to be honest with you, because listen, it is what it is. Y'all should have tried harder.
You gonna let us stay in power?
Y'all should have tried harder to convince me. Now I'm gonna be looking crazy when if we ever get a Republican governor again. Really, yes, I don't care. As long as y'all doing what y'all supposed to be doing with the money, like, come on now. It is what it is.
Are they those Jews? I mean, if our good brother Tory Lowe was here right now, right now, what would he be saying?
I don't know what that brother was saying. I don't know what that brother was saying.
Where my money
at? Where are the funds?
Where are the funds? Where they going to? We got gas out here. They don't got no air conditioning.
Like, really?
School up. Where's the money going to, Tony?
Listen, I don't see nobody having a problem with Evers like that. For real. If I'm being honest.
I mean, it is what it is, though. Tony Evers, to me, he hasn't been too bad of a governor,
Right.
in my opinion.
Not as
But
bad as
hey,
Scott Walker. I literally remember being in school and we all as a school did a walk and we did a march in order to protest this brother. Like, I remember that
you
being in
protested.
school.
You was out there walking and marching against Scott
I
Walker?
was out on the front lines, Juicy Jammers.
That's crazy.
I was. Us at a school. We all did it because a lot of our teachers were about to like get cut and it was just like crazy stuff going on. And so I don't remember none of that happening under Evers, but I definitely remember all that happening under Scott Walker. So I'm just going to put that out there like that. Like that.
I'm not gonna lie. As I said before, and I'll say it again. When you talk about the future of America, the spirit of it always resides in the youth. So if you was out there in your young teens, you know what I'm saying, out there marching against Scott Walker, obviously that's not who we wanted.
Right. So, like a lot of my teachers were
crying.
I
will say though, like, to be honest, if when you think about the power that Tony Evers does have when it comes down to allocating money to different parts of Wisconsin and things of that nature, that is some kind of like, dare I say, Project 2025-ish, because that's just ultimate power in my opinion. Like, what's going on with democracy then? Like, who else has to sit around and make sure that these dollars go where they're supposed to go? I know they're not going in my pockets.
Yeah, they're not necessarily going in your pockets, but other things are going in your pockets in other ways. You on the show here and you living a good life, I mean,
I'm okay. I got COVID, y'all.
You feel better today, Benjamin?
Step by step. Every little step I take, today my rib cage is messed up. Straight up, man, my rib cage hurt. Shoot, I've just been chilling, trying to drink my fluids,
Right. Well, we still hope that you get back very soon and quickly and fast and steady here because we got a lot to discuss.
Should I go out and vote if I got COVID?
Probably not, low key.
Am I a risk to the public?
Because honestly, if I'm being 100% not factual, but in my opinion, I really don't know how much the mask helped that much. Like that much. Like, I understand there were other protocols like in place. You had to distance and do all of this other stuff. But them masks, I'm sure people was still getting COVID with these masks on. And I don't know if they wasn't washing their hands as well. Like, you had to do every single step in order to not catch COVID. But I feel as though I was pretty good at following the rules. And I still caught COVID like once or twice, like twice, bruh.
Well, because you be out here in them streets.
No, I don't be out here in these streets. I just be doing what the good Lord told me to do.
I feel that, dog. I feel that. But no, I'm really wondering, though. Because if I don't go out and vote today, that also means, I'm not doing my civic duty. And if it's because I'm being denied of COVID, because I got COVID, can I sue for discrimination or something?
Bro, what? No, you cannot because your butt was.
Am I a risk to the public?
Bro, you can't do that, bro.
That's how it was 4 years ago. All right, they treated everybody with COVID like there was a risk.
I definitely feel, honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, and I know somebody out there probably has a solution to this that I'm just not 100% aware of, but there should be a way if you last minute can't vote because something happened that you can still mail in a ballot or something. And I think they got rid of the mail-in ballots or they were thinking about bringing them back, but I feel like you had to know ahead of time if you were going to use that as an option. But what about people like yourself who randomly get caught with COVID, or let's say you randomly have to stay home for something and you can't go out and place your ballot? Now that's a ballot loss, especially with COVID going around even more today. Who knows how many other people might have COVID and they can't leave their houses and they didn't expect it. Like, they couldn't plan for it, Yeah,
that's true, because I'm technically disabled.
Yeah, like,
I'm disabled right now.
You should be able to vote electronically. That's the future.
Man, and when that happens, bro, just know it's all fake, it's all rigged, it's all controlled. We became the second China.
Dang. Well, I do want to head to the lines real quick because we actually have somebody who wants to tap in real quick before we get into the meat and potatoes of everything that's going on today, if you don't mind, Benjamin.
Let's rock.
All right, so I don't want to say your name wrong, but I believe it's Najoya. Najoya, what's poppin', Juicy Jammer?
My boy Najoya.
Please correct me.
Black Conscious.
Yeah, you said it right.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
sir. Hey, but our phone call was ending, but I did wish you good health to you, Ben. But you know, we only had a few seconds to say. But and with that being said, yes, you should, because you've been pretty much incubating for the last couple of days. If you wear a mask, wear some gloves, double mask, you can still go and cast your vote. You need to do that.
I mean,
just
do I gotta really look like that,
just let them know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Well, you're protecting other people, so you're keeping it within yourself, even though
you're right.
So you should just let them know. You know, I've been a little under the weather, and let them see your face when you show them your ID, and go cast that vote, because we need all them votes, because that money is being added. Again, what it is, they're trying to eliminate it's the situation where Milwaukee is getting their fair share, and Evers is like making sure Milwaukee get theirs. So all of that is about trying to take the power away from him, about distributing distributing monies to places where they need to go, where it's needed the most, where Milwaukee is paying the most, but Milwaukee gets the least. And if they get that vote, that amendment, we won't get nothing at all.
Do you think that it would stagnate the growth of Milwaukee for the foreseeable future? Because for what we know right now about Milwaukee, I mean, Milwaukee is planning to set itself up to be a metropolitan city, like a major metropolitan city in the next 20 years, right? So if you feel like...
good luck with that. Milwaukee's already stagnated. It's already stagnated. And it takes us and a whole lot more to bring it back, but that is a slow climb.
Okay. All right.
But
thank you so much, Black Conscious.
If we let this go through, we won't have it at all. Peace. Live righteous, Milwaukee.
Thank you. Appreciate
all love.
it.
God bless you.
And then lastly, I want to just hop to Miss Rose. Miss Rose, did you have something you would like to say about the ballot clarification real quick?
Yes, what happens is there is no Section 35, and that the first referendum creates a section that says so that they can use the second part of it to negate the created of a referendum. So right now there are only 34 sections, and if you check your blue book on the state of Wisconsin, you can get those blue books free from your representatives, and it shows you it goes up to 34. They're creating a section so that they can negate the creation of the section. So I would advise you to vote no on both. It doesn't matter, whoever gets in, let them have the right to, we're elected by more people than the individuals who want to control everything.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Rose. We appreciate you so much for giving that knowledge, dropping them gems to us. All right. Now that was just
comes down to them individuals.
What'd you say?
Individuals. I said no. That's what happens when it comes down to those individuals just trying to have all the power to themselves. Man, they set up laws like these.
Hey, do whatever fits you best. I'm not even gonna argue. I'm so done with arguing with people on what's best and what's not best right now. But that was your civics lesson for the day, everybody. And Benjamin, I'm so glad you are joined with us here on these airwaves today, because I'm gonna have a question for you. I want to pick your brain a little bit. You want to know why?
Why? What's cracking?
So I saw a post, y'all, on social media, of course, and it really sparked my ears. Well, it sparked something in my brain, right? So Nick Cannon and Neo, they were on a June episode of a show called Council Culture on, I believe it's on Prime. I don't want to be wrong, but it's somewhere. And they were talking about how heartbreak shaped the way they carry relationships. And so now I want to ask all the fellas out there, because I know y'all are listening, when we get back on the other side, do you guys feel like the good guys, the nice guys, they finish last? Is that a true statement that you can say a lot of men or majority of men would agree with? 833-212-1017. We're going to get into more of that conversation when we return. So make sure you guys keep it locked here, y'all. It's Jammin' with Juice.
Don't touch that dial. You are jamming with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel.
Truth Nation, it is Ben Jammin from Jammin with Juice, and I want you to join me and my Truth team at our free and open to the public second annual Truth Family Fest Saturday, August 17th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverside University High School. There will be live music, free haircuts for kids, free backpacks filled with school supplies, and delicious food. We can't wait to see you on Saturday, August 17th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Truth Family Fest is presented by Associated Bank. Your money works here.
I'm State Representative Lakeisha Myers. I may be small in stature, but I'm big on getting things done. And that's why I'm running for the full 4-year term for the 4th Senate District on August 13th. From introducing a bill to combat reckless driving to helping address issues in the Milwaukee public school system, I do the work. Successfully passing a number of bills in my 3 terms in office, I have been a strong voice in the state capitol for the people in my district. I'm not afraid to fight for what we need, and I won't stop until I get it done. To learn more about my record, please visit www.myersforsenate.com or 414-436-8910. Get on up and vote for Lakeisha Myers on August 13th for State Senate District 4.
Authorized and paid for by friends of Lakeisha Myers, Gertha Myers, Treasurer.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because their home policies help protect your dreams and come with peace of mind. Save up to 25% by bundling home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote from an agent at amfam.com. Products are not available in every state. Discounts may not apply to all coverages on an auto or home policy. Discounts do not apply to life insurance policies. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating companies American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Ascension, care is more than a word. Care is serving patients, standing with them in their time of need, and showing compassion when they're at their most vulnerable. At Ascension, care is listening and delivering personalized plans from a team of specialists, providing leading-edge treatments at every step. At Ascension, care is more than a word. It's a calling. Make your next appointment today by visiting GetAscensionWisconsinCare.com.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as 1 business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
Everybody, you are tapped into Jammin' with Juice. I'm your girl Noni Juice, always keeping it juicy. And of course, I got my boy Ben Jammin' with me. Ben Jammin', is it amazing?
It's amazing.
Okay, perfect. Now, we were just talking about the ballot a little bit because obviously you guys need to go vote today. However, we're about to switch gears because this particular topic really made me start thinking, and it's so much to unpack. But I saw a video of Nick Cannon with Neo and a guy by the name of Godfrey, and they were discussing how back in their day, when they were like in middle school and high school and all that good stuff, they used to love their girl, right? Like they were so sweet to them and doing all these nice things for them, but they feel like in return, you know, they just got nothing. You know, they feel as though from that they learned nice guys finish last. Now, Benjamin, do you kind of, you know, before we get into the audio and all that, I just want to know from your perspective real quick, have you experienced this? Because I'm starting to learn, or I'm hearing that there are a lot of guys who in general kind of started their player ways or their player days just because they got their heart broken. And I don't want to say just because that might be a traumatic experience, but because they got their heart broken by a young lady while they were in high school that they really cared about. Does that really change, or has that changed you? Have you experienced this, Benjamin?
You know what? As a player, pimp to pimp would say to me, shout out to my boy Winky Blue. That's some sucker stuff, man.
What?
Right? And because you got your man. If you got your heart broken, all right, and then you just you know what? I'm gonna become a heartbreaker. That's some sucker stuff, man. Because truthfully, what I'm saying is you didn't stay true to who you was. If you was a lover from the beginning, just be a lover. Continue to love. That's who you are. But if you went through a relationship and it changed you like that, all right, and made you, I'm gonna go out and step out and break hearts. Well, you just chose the devil's route, you know. So
you think that?
Because I've got my heart broken before. It didn't change me. I didn't turn no player.
Are you sure about that?
Chill out.
Because I'm really trying to figure out something here. Because okay, well, you might be a little bit different, but I feel like. And maybe it's just the people I have seen or the people I have kind of been around a little bit. But are you making your dog wave, bro? What's going on?
Oh yeah. Okay, so Truth Nation, you know, I'm at the crib, man. Come here, Hazel. Come here, Hazel. All right. Shoot, I decided to bring my little doggy up, man.
Bro,
say hi to the camera.
Didn't the people tell you yesterday to make sure you stay away from your dog so you don't give her COVID?
You know what? I actually found out yesterday that dogs can get COVID.
Like CAN or CANT?
Can CAN. It can definitely happen.
So you're willingly holding her and touching her with COVID. That's fine. You know, it's okay.
I mean, she's okay though. She's all right. She's not sniffling or sneezing. She ain't got no mucus coming out her nose.
All right. Well, anyway, I actually want to let y'all hear this audio of Nick Cannon and Neo talking about the heartbreak and how it shaped them and how they carry their relationships. DJ Brother Z, let's live it up.
Both guys. I've been the nice guy and it didn't work. And I stopped the bad boy and it didn't work. Right. But of the two, the bad boy always works a little more.
You saw women are attracted to Are women attracted to toxicity?
Young women. Because you gravitate toward what smells familiar, and if you come from a household where machismo and all that is around you, you unconsciously feel safe in that.
Yeah.
And that's
but
what
then you learn from peers too, because you watch your boys, you go, man, he's an ass. So I think I'm gonna do that, because high school happened to me. I was the nice guy. Man, I was like, get her flowers. My mother's like, that's good. I did all that, and I got doodled on. And I was like, that will never happen to me again. Man, we gotta I think that's happening to all. That might be the origin story of our toxic I was the poem writing, flowers in the locker.
To me or not to me.
And then when I saw her go for the bad boys, I was like, fuck these flowers.
Right. So listen, that is crazy. Like, they're literally saying, they are like, listen, I did all of this stuff for these girls. I got them flowers. I got them little poetry notes. I'm bringing candies, probably teddy bears. You know, we just had State Fair. They probably out here giving these girls the bears and all this good stuff. And in the end, what do they get? They realize that, hey, maybe I don't need to be this nice guy because these girls don't necessarily appreciate it. It seems as though they want the bad boy. They want the bad guy. They just want, you know, whatever the image of the, I don't want to say, someone to protect them in a sense, and they completely changed
Let's be
who
honest,
they were being.
Let's be honest, Juice. Some of these women out here want Tupac, they want Lil Wayne. Some of them even want a Kodak Black. All right. And I feel like it's just so unfortunate, man, that this is the image that has been portrayed that, wins for a lot of these relationships out here, because it doesn't.
I mean, it doesn't, but we have to think about it, though, because I have heard that, like, girls do be liking the bad boys sometimes. Like you said, they do be liking the Tupacs of the world, and they do like the Lil Waynes of the world. But in return, is that kind of hurting the men growing up? Like, is this hurting them to a point where they're like, dang, I kind of want to switch up how I even am so this doesn't happen to me again, having that trauma response?
I think, honestly, Juice, it's a conundrum, right? Like, it's a catch-22 of life. Because on one end, you go, okay, say, for instance, you're in middle school, high school, whatever it may be, get in a relationship, get your heart broken by a woman. You carry that same, like you just said, trauma into every relationship afterwards, right? So it's like, you know what? I'll never be able to trust a woman fully because I don't want to have my heart broken. So therefore, you may go out and be like a Nick Cannon one day where you don't have the nuclear family actually going on, where it's you, your woman, and just your household together. Now you got multiple kids everywhere just because you never wanted to give yourself fully to any one relationship. So ultimately, it could be a detriment to yourself, but it's up to you to choose. I mean, it is your life. Right, but at the same time, you should learn how to deal with certain things before you decide to get in something serious.
833-212-1017. Do you guys feel that nice guys finish last? Do you feel as though women like the bad boy? Do you feel as though that is the reason why some men end up turning into players, because they got their heart broken? Not saying it's right, but is this a thing? Is this something that just happens? Is this almost like a rites of passage, so to speak, for men in today's society? 833-212-1017. We got Al on the line. Let's see what he's talking about. What's poppin', Juicy Jammer, Al?
69 God.
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes and no. Some people are jaded. Some people are bitter. Maybe instead of them giving candy and teddy bears, maybe they need to be given something long and strong that lasts longer.
But see, Al, now, if that's the case, then now they're just being blinded in another way.
Well, see, the problem is they don't, the good guy is not really, they don't find him exciting, so they rather have the dude who got the Baltimore kids, who's bow-legged with the Jordans, who can stretch them out across the bed. They always come back to the good guy when they be down by the devil and woe out, and their lips is gone. That's when they come to the good guy. That's when they want a Kia boy. When he's there, yes, there you go. Like when these women be crying over the Kia boys, but in reality, they want a Kia boy because all they see nothing but a bad boy strength and a whole lot of girth.
Yikes. That's actually kind of wild. Well, we appreciate you.
It's true.
So
have a good one.
Well, yeah, thank you, Al. Appreciate you so much for your comments. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I think there's more that we
know, Juice?
I don't know.
There's stuff to unpack here.
There is a lot that we got to unpack here, and so we are going to unpack it on the other side. But I want to know from y'all, Truth Nation, Juicy Jammers, do you feel like nice guys finish last? Because, and I'm going to get to the comments when we get back, but some people were saying like, okay, why are these men kind of blaming women for their toxic ways at their old age? At 40-some years old, you sitting over here still talking about a heartbreak you had in middle school. Like, y'all don't have enough money for therapy, but it's just even more that we have to discuss about this. But let us know how you guys are feeling. 833-212-1017. Do nice guys finish last? And are women somewhat to blame to put for men being players, especially when they're younger? Yep. We're going to have to talk about it. Keep it locked to Jammin' with Juice.
Jammin' with Juice returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube.
Get your tickets now to the Milwaukee Gala that helps empower communities and change lives. Join us at the new rooftop ballroom of the Baird Center for Greater Milwaukee Urban League's Black and White Ball, celebrating legacy and impact. It's all happening on Saturday, November 2nd, with entertainment by Shantae Moore. This event will sell out. Get your ticket and sponsorship information now at tmul.org and click on the Black and White Ball link. That is tmul.org.
You hit the library. Shh, hard. And keep your eyes on the prize. Also, one day you can earn that bachelor's. Finishing what you start where you want, that's worth working for. And here is how you get there. Here at MATC, where smart programs prep you for next level challenges. Earning your bachelor's can start right away. And graduation is just the beginning. Here's to an education that takes you farther. Here's how you get there. Here at matc.edu/get there.
Attention, Milwaukee County. When it comes to stroke, every second counts. Remember to be fast. BEFAST.
B, balance. Are you having trouble with coordination or balance? E, eyes. Sudden blurred or double vision. Have you lost sight in one eye or both? F, face drooping. Is your smile lopsided or your face numb or drooping? A, arm weakness. Are you having difficulty reaching for things? Does your arm drift downward when placed in front of you? S, speech difficulty. Is it difficult to speak? Try saying, the sky is blue. Does that come out correctly? T, terrible headache. Are you having pain in your head? Experiencing more than one of these symptoms? Time to call 911.
Remember, recognizing these signs and acting fast can save a life. If you or someone you know experiences these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. This message is brought to you by the Milwaukee County Office of Emergency Management. Stay informed, stay safe.
Prostate cancer screening is a simple blood test. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. Your family history of prostate cancer increases the risk for all the men in your family. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. Prostate cancer is most treatable when it's detected early. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. Men, it's your life. That's why it's so important to talk to your doctor about getting tested. If you want info on how to take action, the Prostate Cancer Foundation is here to help. For more than 30 years, PCF, a leader in scientific breakthroughs, has funded cutting-edge research that speeds new treatments into clinics, helping patients live longer with fewer complications. Go to pcf.org to learn more about prostate cancer and how you can advocate for yourself. Remember, it's your life, and it's a simple blood test. Get it done.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
What a shame. I heard my brother causing wreck. Geeked up off coffee beans and talking out they neck. What you mean that you the king? You ain't crowned but teeth. Tooting they own horn. That's that jazz cavities. Who the he think he talking to? Spilling water by the verses, bout to mop him too. Treat him like a gallery, I hang him and then walk him through. Trying to prove a point, got some jazzy joints. Not enough door knockers full. That ain't hitting like mine hitting. I'm like Mike, you like Chris, your ain't spinning how mine spinning. I may eat it, you believe it. My type sinning ain't your sinning. I'm like Brady, you like Peyton, your type winning ain't my winning. I'm really good at it, you know it. Think he dizzy, must be dizzy from that halitosis. I've been joking. No.
All right, welcome back, everybody. You are tapping into Jammin' with Juice. That is what you listening to. That is what you sipping on. And I'm your girl, Noni Juice, and that has been Jammin'. Right now, we have been talking about Nick Cannon, Neo, and Godfrey. If you guys know Godfrey, he's a great comedian. They were on a show talking about how their heartbreak when they were in high school led them to pretty much being the players that they are today. I don't want to say players necessarily, but they were unpacking the fact that, hey, maybe the fact that I got my heart broken is the reason why I am the way I am. Now, if you recall, Neo and Nick Cannon combined are almost double digits when it comes to baby mamas and kids. So, and they
got
both
all the kids.
They do got all the kids, and they both are into the polygamy idea, so they're kind of saying like, dang, maybe this is where our toxic masculinity has come into play, because we got our heart broken as a kid or as a high schooler, and we don't want to ever have that happen again. Is that even right for them to say that? 833-212-1017. Now, I want to get into some of the comments that I saw on this when I was looking at it, because it's kind of interesting, because people kind of had some mixed responses. A lot of women.
What was those responses?
Yeah, so a lot of women, they were saying it's a very whack excuse. Women get their heart broken way more than men. If they had that mentality, they would just turn into, not great women and still be looked down upon. So what you got hurt in high school, that's not the end of the world. Learn how not to choose and move on, or who not to choose and move on. And then people were also saying like, y'all were never good guys, stop trying to blame women. And then a lot of them were saying like, listen, y'all have enough money to be mostly women saying this, y'all have money to be able to go to therapy and work through this. Like, you taking out your frustrations on women at your big old age, at 40 some years old, still to this day, because you were heartbroken when you were in high school. Like, make it make sense. Like, they were like, dudes never want to hold themselves accountable. Like, that's just what they were saying.
That's not true though, Juice, because we can't just go down a rabbit hole and listen to these ghosts on the internet. Okay,
you said ghosts.
For all we know, a lot of them might as well be. Yeah, I can't lie. They just be up on there chatting right behind their screen, saying whatever. Okay, because talking about men never are accountable. We can have that conversation another day. All right, but in regards to these dudes, Nick Cannon, Neo, and Godfrey, all right, talking about, oh, you know what, I got my heart broken in high school, so I went to go ahead and bleed on everybody else. But after that, I think it's just one of those things that's just hogwash, man. And also, I also want to throw this out there too, because we had a commenter, all right, on our YouTube who actually
what they talking about, Ben?
He called it a great philosopher of our time. All right, a great philosopher of our time. All right, most know him as DMX, but I know him as Earl Simmons. All right, and he goes on to say, rough. Give a dog a bone, leave a dog alone. But let a dog roam, and he will find his way home. So what this goes on to say is, one day Nick Cannon, Godfrey, and Neo will eventually find their way home. All right, they got lost out there in the
What does that mean? Like, eventually they're gonna want to settle down and be with one person?
Hell to the yeah.
What?
All right, because when look, they just in their 40s now. Wait till they get 60. Wait till they 65. Wait till they 70. Then they need somebody to wipe that ass.
Bro, why is it taking that long? Why is it taking that long for them to understand and realize that they want to settle down? Like, and who are they gonna settle down with?
It's a good. I mean, hey, maybe a woman at the nursing home. Depending on how much money they got, they may be able to pull a Robert De Niro. All right, be 80 years old with a 20-year-old. Okay, that's a possibility.
That's not. That shouldn't be accepted. But all right.
It's not like it's the maps. All right, it's not like it's the map people. Okay,
it is technically, bro. Like, that kid was a baby when you were 60. Let's be real.
Hey, somebody once said if she's old enough to vote, she's old enough to poke. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, all I'm saying is when you do get that age, you're gonna need somebody to settle down with, man. Somebody to love on, and because ultimately, what you're gonna continue to have this reckless lifestyle where you invite all these different energies and spirits in. I mean, hell, Nick Cannon, bro, this man got lupus. How much, eventually when you get older, somebody gonna need to rub that coconut oil on your on your knuckles.
Bro, is that all women are good for, in your opinion, Ben? You're only looking at it from like, oh, what can this woman do for him, bro?
You need somebody to talk to?
That's it? Ben, you're not making a good case for yourself. Just saying.
You're trying to make me sound like one of those. See, this is why
you're making yourself. You are making yourself sound like that. You have only mentioned the fact that hey, when a man gets older, he needs someone to rub on him and wipe his booty, and a wife is the perfect person to do that.
We both need it though. We both need it. It's mutual. That's what a relationship is.
That is messed up.
It's mutually beneficial. Okay.
No, that is trash.
Your boy Ben Jammin.
No, that is trash because it's a whole lot of men out here who are in their 50s and 60s saying like, "Dang, I wish." They always have a person who got away, right? And they're like, "I wish I would have treated her better. I wish I wouldn't have dogged her out. I wish I would have done what I was supposed to do so I would still be able to have her." So that's usually what it is. But in Nick Cannon and Neo's defense, or in their case, I feel like they've already built up a habit of wanting to be with multiple women. Like that is something that's very hard to break.
This, though. And honestly, we really got to look at who we're getting these philosophies from as well. Because Neo, when you think about his background as well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Neo love story background. When you get this love, the songs, I'm so sick of love songs.
Yeah.
So that whole song that came from a heartbreak. Seriously, and I'm not gonna lie. I think his heartbreak was truly devastating. All right, he was actually with a woman. Loved her. I forget the amount of time they were together, but they ended up having a baby, or so-called he thought was his child. 2-3 years into the relationship, he found out it wasn't his child. So he ended up having to leave that relationship, but he was heartbroken after that. He was heartbroken. So you know what? Neo has all this power, all this fame and acclaim to his name. What's the next obvious, route he's going to take? He's going to go ahead and be a player. And he tried to be in another relationship. He got married or had a fiance, ended up cheating on her because, again, he's still hurt. He's still going through that whole phase of his life.
Okay, why he don't go to therapy?
He should. He probably should, but then he might end up messing with his therapist. Okay, all I'm saying is,
bro, that is a problem. That is a problem. You can't keep it to yourself ever.
I think he should be able to, but again, Kanye West once said before, when it comes down to how he move in a room full of, how he stay faithful in a room full of, it must be his pharaoh. He's in tune with his soul. These folks is not in tune with their soul anymore. That's why they go out there searching for different pieces of themselves and other people.
I mean, I guess I just feel as though, I just think that if you are hurt, and this goes for anybody, if you are hurt from something that happened back in the day, you need to do something to better your life and get better, whether that be therapy or whether that be you just start journaling or something, because we are all healing from something, whether that be a grown man trying to heal from a heartbreak that he had in high school, or whether that be a grown-up woman trying to heal her daddy issues. We all have something that we are trying to heal from. Okay. However, what?
Well, no, I just wanted to read this. My bad. I didn't want to just hop in, but so I wanted to go to our YouTube comment board real quick because someone on our YouTube comment board went on to go say, and you know what? Shout out to Gigi. She's been participating. I'm glad that you have been hitting our YouTube channel.
Shout out
she
Gigi.
goes on and say, look. She says, get over it. Heartbreak is heartbreak, okay? Heartbreak is losing family, kids, and pets, not another human being that you have no ties to beyond the sheets. Excuse those men. And see, this is what I'm talking about when it comes down to the value that we place on each other inside of our relationships when it comes down to men and women. Because she puts pets in here. Okay, is your pet something you're supposed to really cry over?
I think you would about Hazel. You would about Hazel.
You know what? That's neither here nor there because it's not about me and my baby Hazel. All right, it's not about me and my baby Hazel. I'm saying sometimes people love pets and then you love even human beings that they form relationships with. And sometimes to me, that seems to be the problem. But at the same time, like we said before, just the idea that, or concept that women fall in love with bad guys. There's a bunch of women out there in Milwaukee fall in love with Kia boys each and every other day because they still in a new car. All right, pulling up with something stolen. And that's how somebody can come through and just rob your whole life, rob your whole lifestyle because they ended up being heartbroken and torn out and all these other things. And then next thing you know, you falling in the trap with them. It's interesting, but they say nice guys finish last, but I will say at least nice guys finish because bad boys, hey, we know where that story leads us.
Dang, 833-212-1017. Let's head to the line real quick. We got Miss Banana. What is poppin', Miss Banana?
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Juicy.
Good. All right. First of all, I'm just so proud of y'all. Y'all my babies. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all doing, yeah, because most individuals your age today, they doing other things. Not all of them, but y'all going against the grain. Y'all doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
and
sure.
I appreciate
Keeping
that.
it 1017.
I appreciate it. That's right. And Benjamin, I hope you feel better. Hazel, okay?
Yeah, Hazel good, Miss Banana. Shoot, I actually showed her in this YouTube stream a little bit earlier. She good. She came kicking with me for a little bit. She may have COVID. I don't know, but
Oh, that's what you got. You got COVID.
Yeah, I got that stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, be careful. Yeah. You in Racine?
Yeah, I'm in Racine. I'm in the city right now. To be honest with you.
Okay, you hungry? Want to go get you something to eat? Want some chicken soup?
What is going on? Ooh,
you know
Miss
what?
Banana.
Panera bread.
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I actually made some tomato soup last night. Made some tomato soup, and that's gonna get me right.
Okay, all right. I'm just looking out for you. And Noni, hello, baby.
Hey, Miss Banana.
Yeah. And y'all keep doing the good job y'all doing. And these people, when they break other people's hearts, and when their hearts get broken, then it's a problem. But it's not a problem when they break other people's hearts.
Yeah, that is very true. That is very true.
Yep. So that's my answer for today and comment.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Banana. We always appreciate you tapping into Jammin' with Juice. Okay, my Juicy Jammer.
God bless you, Miss Banana.
Have a great day. But yeah, y'all, nice guys. Sometimes they do finish last. Only when it comes to them dealing with a young-minded woman. That is what I'm going to say. 833-212-1017.
Did you say that correctly?
Yeah.
Did you just... No, you didn't.
I did. I said nice guys finish last when it comes to dealing with a young-minded woman. Does that not make sense?
No, it does not, because it would
How
only
does that not make sense?
If a bad boy gets with a young-minded woman, that's the only way it actually works. That's how the concept even plays out. That's why we got so many baby mamas now.
I don't know what you talking about, but we're going to have to unpack that on the other side. So we are about to wrap up the show with a bow. Make sure you guys keep it locked here. It's Jammin' with Juice.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
Truth Nation!
And all our juicy jammers out there.
Make certain that you tap into Jam with Juice each and every day so you can quench your thirst.
That is right. You already know you can sip on us every single day, like Benjamin said, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. But that's not all, y'all.
Catch us exclusively on YouTube for our 6 to 7 show.
Yep, only on Thursdays.
Catch Jammin' with Juice each and every day on 1017 The Truth.
Now sip on that.
What distinguishes Old National Bank from other lenders in helping people buy their first home and furthering their small businesses?
One thing that really makes us stand out is our grants. We have 2 really big grants right now specifically for first-time home buyers buying in Milwaukee County. The first one is for $15,000. They have to be buying within Milwaukee County and reach certain income limits. And then the second one is for $20,000, and that is through the Federal Home Loan Bank of Indiana. We're headquartered in Indiana, as you know, Denise. So that is a second grant, and that is really the highest, most robust grant program throughout the entire southeastern Wisconsin area. So it's it's up to $35,000 essentially that a person could be receiving for their first home. If you are in a position that you're looking to buy your first home throughout Milwaukee County, please give me a call. Please contact me. I'm more than happy to help everybody that I can.
And what's your number, Anna?
Sure.
How can they reach you?
414-978-0283.
Learn from experts at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Their faculty are recognized worldwide as leaders in their fields. You'll get to know them in small classes and through hands-on learning opportunities that provide real-world experience. Choose from more than 200 programs. Plus, new UWM freshmen are automatically considered for merit scholarships. You can receive up to $6,000 over 4 years. Find out why thousands of students are choosing the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Apply now.
Wisconsin is as hard-working of a place as you'll ever find. There's a sense of pride, community, and work ethic that's second to none. People here are tough, but even the toughest among us need help after a serious accident. At Gruber Law Offices, we won't stop fighting for you and your family. We've been here and will continue to be here for as long as you need us. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
The biggest names in the basketball world.
Dame, Dollar, Lillard.
Having fun and honest conversations.
He puts it in the shoe, right? And sets the tone for brothers and sisters and family.
Every week, Thanasis Adetokounmpo sits down with special guests on Thanalysis Show. Presented by Carbless Ready-to-Drink Cocktails.
Fantastic.
Find Thanalysis Show on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. And on YouTube by searching Thanalysis Show.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
All right, what's poppin', y'all? Welcome back. We're about to wrap up the show with the bow. We only got about less than 2 minutes here, but Ben Jammin and I need to figure some stuff out because he clearly not understanding what I'm trying to say here.
No, I think you got the phrase wrong. I think you got the phrase wrong and messed up, bro.
How do I have the phrase wrong? I said nice guys finish last when they're dealing with young-minded women. So women who are not mature, they don't mess with the nice guys. So yes, in their eyes, nice guys are going to finish last. But a woman who is ready for a family, who wants, a good guy in her life, doesn't want this whole the bad boy image, she is going to want the nice guy. So when you're dealing with a young-minded woman, a woman who is not mature enough to be ready for a serious relationship, she's not going to want the nice guy. So yes, the nice guy finished last in that case. How is that hard to understand what I'm saying here, Benjamin?
I think, I'm so glad DJ Brother Z rolled the music. I'm so glad.
What is confusing about that?
Because ultimately, the nice guy is out there striving to finish last with a beautiful woman who's mature enough to handle him. And
no, you don't know what the phrase mean, bro. You don't know what the phrase mean. Nice guys finish last. That's a negative thing. Nice guys finish last is technically a bad thing they're saying, Ben. Not from your Ben's universe perspective. It's not from your Ben's universe perspective.
This is my universe. Okay, this is Ben's universe. But you gotta flip these things around on people, or else they're trying to put you in a box.
Bro, I'm upset. No, I'm upset you didn't understand the phrase this entire hour. That is what I'm very upset about right now.
I know exactly what it means. I think because you're a woman, you don't get it.
All right, well, you know what? That's where we're gonna end the show because Ben just wants to argue with me with the last 10 seconds we got. But thank y'all so much for jamming with Juice today. I'm your girl, Noni Juice, always keeping it juicy. That has been Jammin'.
It's amazing.
Shout out DJ Brother Z, and the Tori Lowe Show is up next.
For love of the game.
There's nothing like being selected to the Olympic team.
And love of their country.
Championship of that level, gold medal, means more.
Tune into Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. Inside stories from Bucks stars on the agony and triumph of competing to win it all at the Olympics. It's Behind the Bucks, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, and streaming wherever you get your podcasts.
Truth Nation, it is the effective communication coach, Denise Thomas from Truth Be Told with DT and Telly. Look, y'all, I got to let you know that the best morning show on planet Earth is now streaming live on YouTube every weekday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Yes, Truth Telling Hits with Telly and Truth Swiping are coming at you live and in color every weekday on YouTube. So go to YouTube right now to subscribe to 1017 The Truth and watch Telly and I do our thing and get your morning started off right. Milwaukee Black Talk is now streaming live on YouTube.
Research shows that high-quality teachers have the greatest impact on student success during the school day.
By shaping their students, they are shaping the future. Yet while actors have Oscars, musicians have Grammys, and athletes have gold medals, exemplary educators who prepare every profession are just not recognized enough. The Milken Educator Awards set out to change that by surprising outstanding educators across the nation